PS4 fan 310. Oh, so 1997, I mean. What is left to say? Well, since I'm making another commentary on him again, I'm going to use someone who's more fitting. Yeah, that's good.
What have I come back to? I disappear for 3 months to focus on work and classes, and Nicholas comes back to commentaries, seemingly haven't learned anything since the summer. Well, anyway, to explain what's supposedly going on in this video, Halo Fan did a video on doodle tones, and Nicholas is covering that. Which is very humorous when you consider that his video title implies that Halo Fan cannot move on from Nicholas. Anyway, let's talk camera quality. I do not hold issue with you using a camera for your live action, toy, avatar, but your camera work could use some work, as it's sometimes too dark to see your dinosaur toy and we just get a near black screen, either that or your footage is too shaky and all we get is a brown blur. This is where editing your video could come in handy, as you can fix a lot of these problems without having to move your camera back and forth between your computer and avatar. Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
This video is gonna make me into a big punching bag, isn't it?
Why are you recording the video off your computer using a phone? Not only does it look like crap, but it actively makes the video you're covering harder to hear as the volume of it is too low, and, while it doesn't happen here, risks your thumb moving over the microphone and cutting out the context that we, the viewers, need to hear. I'd strongly recommend you use a video downloader like Clip Converter, Save From, Video Grabby, or others, and then use VideoPad or Windows Movie Maker to edit. Seriously, when you have a computer as you do, there's no excuse to not utilize it for video production if that's what you're wanting to do.
Okay, so today's commentary is on Doodle Diapers, aka Doodle Nappies, or yeah, I'm just gonna call her Kim Bruton, so...
Oh, really? That's not like that's a new username or anything like that. And original. Not like she was called that before. I'm not saying you can't say that, but you're saying it like it's too obvious that she would be called that.
No, Halo Fan was just using the phrase doodle diapers and doodle nappies as a spiteful, and quite honestly very immature, pot shot towards Doodle because of an old controversy she was a part of 2 years ago regarding a user by the name of Mr. Meadowcore. He's not saying it because it's obvious, he's saying it because he's butthurt.
But did I really? Well, actually, you were actually nitpicking what the original video, but your video, with my commentary on you were just nitpicking about my voice and my skip screen and my intro title.
Don't worry, I plan to address Dan's really awful points when we get there, but for now I'd like to address the point you made, as it doesn't actually address Dan's point in this context. You had previously said that Dan had called you a nitpicking douchebag, and Dan corrected you, explaining how he didn't call you a douchebag. You explaining how he nitpicked your voice and intro in a previous video, regardless of where, doesn't actually address this to debunk anything or explain where he had called you a douchebag. If you don't provide proof he did, Dan's point is still valid.
Well, this is your first time. You were thinking, yeah, that's what he was doing. But we keep calling him significant respect for us. Obviously, respect for, yeah, I just wanted to say that's,
Two things. One, see, this is why your butt hurt.
I actually can't see what you're trying to show us.
And two, it doesn't matter if you just wanted to say it. You were acting like he actually said it. All he said, nitpicking at his finest. He did not say the D-bag part. So, yeah. You're not going to respect criticism anyway. You're not going to repeat it.
Regardless of the fact you had just done so in your interjection. All you did was reinstate Doodle's point without explaining why what Halo Fan said was incorrect. What is your purpose here? Especially since you want to avoid repeating Doodle because Halo Fan wouldn't listen. Actually, why are you here doing this video at all if you don't think Halo fan is going to listen? Doesn't that seem a little counterintuitive to your whole video?
Alright, in order to, be fair, I'm just going to say the positive for once. So basically, yeah, I like the movie. It gives you more of a reason to give yourself an appetite. But that means that, well, you see, you don't show your face.
As you can tell, I'm really face palming right now. Literally. Really. Yep, you're still complaining about me showing my voice. I mean, showing my face in front of the video. The whole video. I seriously want to kill myself right now. I can't. I'm going to comment kill it.
I'm sorry, why is everyone so aggressive towards Halo fan again? Well, anyway, Halo fan, once again, this doesn't really address Dan's point. Dan, let's get to the chase.
Okay, please, a few things. The first part, yes, it does actually debunk the point. While the second part...
Wait, what? You're just gonna say, oh, yeah, it does debunk his point without elaborating? Wow, you just like being able to push your feelings now, don't you?
was a joke, actually.
Yet you said you really wanted to do it.
That doesn't change how it was still a joke, with the punchline being how bad Dan Stein's video is, and Doodle took it seriously, saying that it doesn't debunk the point. You could say you want to do something on a literal basis, but not actually mean it at the end of the day, you know. It's like if I say I actually want to jump off a bridge watching this garbage. It's merely a mean joke pointed at how abhorrently put together this video is. With that said, that's the problem with Doodle's point. Halo fan wasn't trying to debunk Dan Stein, he merely wanted to make a joke at Dan's expense. Even if we were to take him seriously, his interjection did not have an argument in it to debunk Dan, as that wasn't the point of him saying that.
Do you not know how confusing that is?
Not at all, because the over-the-top suicidal reaction Halo fan gave would be too stupid for anyone to give in sincerity.
Okay, I know this is a nitpick, but is it really necessary to point at, like, a few times? I mean, it feels like I'm seeing it every few seconds.
That's because Halo fan is skipping a lot of Doodle's video. The skip card is to show that he's not trying to take out any context to what Doodle's spewing out of her mouth. He might be playing it a lot, but I don't know what you expect him to do with a skip card like that.
And I'm pretty sure that's not a thing people say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I got that clip or segment away with Super Charmander 1. So, do your research next time.
And there's no clip plays, so that's usually your audience having to do your legwork for you, which is really aggravating given Super Charmander 1 has 117 videos on his channel.
The reason why I didn't put a clip in the video was because, yeah, let's face it, I was being pretty lazy at that point.
One point for admitting that you were lazy. No point for not showing doing it in the first place. I mean, seriously, if you're that lazy, then why did you make the video? Or better yet, that point in the first place, to begin with.
Because there were things he wanted to say about Dan's video. Halo fan admitted to being too lazy to find the Super Charmander 1 clip, not that he was too lazy to make the video, which honestly, this time I'm with Doodle and have to say that's really no excuse. If you're going to make a reference to someone so obscure, then it would probably be best to either say their name in your initial reference, to nod at them being there, or to play a clip, referencing it for you. It's just more convenient to those who may stumble across your video.
Not two, or...
You know what? My IQ gets lower and lower and lower every time this idiot speaks. Like, this video feels like a kind of cancel. Like, seriously. I mean, I ain't helping you. I'm most hungry to suck at people for being more handlers now. Honestly, that's what I need. I need you to stay with me as soon as possible. I'm not helping you at all.
Oh, right. I forgot. This is why people get aggressive with Halo fans.
Should that whole entire point I actually made was actually legit a joke. And you
It didn't feel like a joke at all. You said you're not gonna help him.
Once again, it doesn't change how Halo fans' non-interjection is supposed to be a joke and Doodle is once again taking it seriously for the sake of her own morality point. Honestly, if you ask me, Halo fans' line saying how he wants YouTube to stay with him is so batshit and hyperbolic that it's similar to his previous joke Doodle spurged out over in how it's not supposed to be taken seriously. In fact, I'd argue Halo fans' line delivery helps this sound like more a joke than his last one because here he has a different inflection to demonstrate humor than his normal monotone way of delivering his points.
For me, I'm not sure my face was a freaking idiot that you are. Okay, fine, that's okay. Seriously, it's jarring. Like, really jarring.
How is his camera footage jarring when he uses it throughout the entirety of the video?
That's because I really don't want him using a camera for his commentaries. At least in my opinion, I think he should use an avatar for his videos. I know
What?
it's not a point.
Why does it matter if it's an avatar or not? Sir, we need to see something instead of a black screen. But he's not showing the black screen, he's showing his real face.
But Halo fan thinks Dan would be better off using an avatar, so at the end of the day this is a differing of opinions and you're all stupid.
I'm not saying it to everyone else. I'm just clarifying it to you. Why? Because you keep on repeating the point. You really improve my head. It doesn't need to be.
You did it once in the earlier video and once after your video. The point isn't getting hammered in, or at least not as far as we can see in your video.
Actually, the point kind of was drilled in my head a little bit because he kept on repeating the same point over and over and over and over and over and over. And yeah.
Can you not repeat what you already said in the original video? I heard it the first time. It was not skipped, it was left in.
But are you going to debunk it? Yes, Halo fan just reinstating his previous point doesn't actually debunk Doodle's point, but all you're doing is getting onto Halo fan for being repetitious. It doesn't address anything. That's more or less the last of it. Overall the video seemed more like a reaction video than an actual commentary, but I think the biggest asset that you need to work at to make better is your hellish production. You definitely need to fix that more above anything. Please find yourself a video downloader and a mobile editor, put in the effort, please. You've released more commentaries than Doodle in such a lesser time, and they're all significantly worse, and from me, that's not something to take lightly.